Wilson's yard. Wilson is my next door neighbor, like I said. Oh, sorry, I have my Seattle shirt on, so this is gonna see through here. I thought I put a different shirt on, but apparently I didn't. Wilson's my next door neighbor. He had the grub problem. I did the 24-hour grub killer, bio advanced, and it works great. This is the next day, and these are the few that were still alive, still kicking. But it does work in 24 hours. He had so many grubs, it was actually literally crazy. You could literally peel the grass up. He had a lot of moss and all that, so I killed the moss, just sprayed liquid moss out to kill the moss. And I got started by scalping his yard with my lawnmower. This is my Honda, goes down to 3/4 of an inch. Then I used my Sun Joe and I dethatched it twice. And this is like the first step I did when I was killing moss. Because I actually end up going back and doing this again, but I actually used the aeration blade the second time. This is before his father-in-law came out and dug up all the bad grass that was back up here, way up here in the corner by this little itty bitty tree right here. I don't know if you can see it. Right up here, this tree. So yeah, there's a spot right there. So that was what I kind of started on. I got my rototiller out, my rototiller attachment on my Expandit, my Ryobi battery operated 40 volt Expandit. Got my drag there, and I'm just working on getting this all raked up, declumped, getting the rocks out, leveling it and compacting it with my roller. This is like basically if you were to strip down your yard, this is kind of what you would want to do to get started on that. So this is the Sun Joe right here, and this has got the aeration blade, the verticutting blade, and it's basically just a bunch of blades that spin vertically. And I use it to grind down the high spots. It's really great for loosening up the top little bit of your soil. Here I am working on that spot again, just using my leveling rake, trying to get it all flat and level. Working really hard to do a good job for Wilson. He's a really good guy. I like that guy. He's a good neighbor. So I kind of got that all done. I got it all rolled out and done over there. So I went to my 5-yard dirt pile, got my wheelbarrow, filled it up a bunch of times and dumped it over here. And then I started working on leveling it with my drag. Here's my drag. As you see, I use my drag for everything. Every project I do, I use the drag. And you don't have to use 4x4s. You can get, like some of that, cyclone fencing, the metal squares, you see it everywhere, like at schools and stuff like that. You can get some of that and, make you a little drag with that. Just something heavy and something that's gonna, give you a nice, wide swath of coverage of an area you're gonna drag over. And I use the 4x4s because it's straight and it's flat, and it really helps showing me the uneven parts, the high spots, low spots, and all that kind of stuff, and just helps kind of get it. I don't use it so much for leveling as I do just to make sure I see where I'm at and where I need to work some more, add some more dirt or take some more dirt away. So I got this all done here. I got it all filled in with soil, my level rake, got it all dragged out. I'm raking it up, trying to get it ready. My buddy Jason, he had come over a little bit later, sorry, trying to figure out this whole backwards thing. He came over and helped me, and he was sifting the dirt there using my sifter manually. This is before I put that concrete vibrating motor on it. And he was getting all the rocks out of the dirt that I had raked out of that little spot there. Jason's a good guy. He called up. Actually, I called him up and said, hey man, can you come over and help? And he did. He dumped all the dirt in this area here. So I rolled it, I raked it, I dropped the seed with my stupid Scott's drop spreader. I don't like Scott's anything. I don't know why I have it, but it doesn't even work that great. Anyways, after I dropped the seed, I raked it, I rolled it, and I called it good. I did put some peat moss on top of it, which you're going to see here coming up. Here we go. This is a finished product. Got a little layer of peat moss on it. I rolled that down as well. Uh, this was back Good Friday in April, Friday before Easter. So this is about 6 weeks ago. So we're going to have some pictures here to show you kind of what it's looked like over the past couple of weeks. But I think it turned out really good. It was really, really uneven. He had some low spots, some high spots. He had a lot of moss. I tried to get that all taken care of for him, and I didn't kill any grass. I didn't spray any weed killer down at all. I just dealt with the moss and the grubs. He didn't want to do a whole kill off, kind of like my son. He didn't want to do a whole kill off, but it turned out pretty good. So this is, I believe this is a week later. That perennial rye, it germinates really, really quick. I mean, I was really happy with how quickly it germinated and started going. I mean, he's been mowing for the last couple of weeks now. I told him to get on it because it started growing, and I said, hey, mow that grass, mow it as much as you can, because that's going to help get it thickening up, growing better, get some roots going. Just overall, it's going to do nothing but good for your yard. So he's started mowing it. He's been on it. He does it at least once a week. Here it is. This is kind of what it looks like right now. I believe that was just the other day. I can't tell. Get a little closer. Yeah, that's the other day. I'm not sure what's going on over here in this little light green grass area. I'm not sure what happened with that grass patch there. I'm not sure. I know he added some more seed, so that could be just some newer seed that hasn't kind of developed yet. But this is my aerial drone footage right here. I mean, that was last night or 2 nights ago, and it really does look a deep green already. It's getting really green. I want to get some fertilizer on it. I want to get some nitrogen and some iron on it. His sprinkler system doesn't have that great a coverage. I've talked to him about that, but he's got some spots like right here that just don't get any water. And then back over in here, I think he got some washout because his one sprinkler that's down here on the corner, it kind of covers this area a little bit better than, a little bit too good. And I think he got a little bit of washout. And I know that this area right here, it gets a lot of water sprayed on it. So I think that the hitting of the water in this area here has kind of pushed the seed around and made it so it's kind of, washed it out a little bit. I'm sure it's going to grow in fine. I mean, like I said, this is only 6 weeks, which I think is really, really nice. Again, so here was his grub problem. This is just the video repeating itself here. Bio Advanced, that's the stuff. Bio Advanced is Insecticide. Those are my two main companies. I use all their products. I think they're great.